Gotta grab the Avis first. You know we do. Labs, what's up? Labs, I don't know if you sent me a message on Discord or what, but it got lost. I'll find it here in a little bit and see what you said. I apologize. Also, a little sneak peek for you guys. We're going to need this later. Stop throwing stuff. Why? It's fun, man. Ropa, what's up, man? There we go, guys. Yo, Bert, what's up, man? How are you doing? How much more of that fence do you got to go? Zoe the cat, Matt, what's up? Do me a favor, guys. Double tap that screen real quick as you come in. I really appreciate that. We gotta uncover that beautiful thing. Spicy.
YouTube.
She ain't even here to defend herself, Rusty. That's funny. Or this thing does not want to open with that. Let's try the homemade city rake. Yeah, she's watching movies with her friends again. Top of the morning to you, swamp roper. Chuck Soup, what's up? No, she gets together with all her friends and they'll watch horror movies and stuff together. I'll tell you what, being mirrored over on CLK Supplies Live is throwing me off. You guys see how many times I repositioned in the camera? I was like, what the fuck is going on? Thank you there, Chuck. Rewarns a flavor of love. That's fucking funny. Yeah. Gotta get Bucky up here. It was a bad camera angle. I had to adjust everything earlier. I assume they're watching Message in a Bottle, the extended version with subtitles in French. Wouldn't surprise me, Chuck. Give me 1 second, guys. I'm going to see if we can get Bushcraft in here real quick. Insta. All right, we're back. No. They would watch the English version with French subtitles just to be different. That's what it is. I'm gonna give Bushcraft a couple more minutes before I start showing stuff off. See if he makes it in here. Marissa, baby doll, what's up? So they're saying you're watching the Notebook or something, or what was it? Reruns of Flavor of Love, and then Message in a Bottle in French. That's what it was. And then the Notebook, yeah. The 3D version of I Spit on Your Grave on IMAX. No, they're not. They're not watching their future plans. Swamp, that's disgusting. Bobby pin. Grab a tension wrench and double lock it. Need to get my other thumb cuffs in here. Oh, there we go. I don't know, Scott. You're the one in here commenting. That's a good point too, Nola. Are you okay? Do you need a hug, Scott? Is that a no one cares or a who cares? I'm so sad. Well, turn on all comments and not just top love. Bushcraft, what's up? Just the man I was waiting on. I figured I'd give you a little bit of time and make sure you were coming in before I start showing off all the shit you gave me. So I got a package from Bushcraft today, and I wasn't expecting so much stuff, to be honest with you. Dude hooked us up. Oh, before I go showing it all off, I brought out the tray for the fires Bushcraft. So we have not one, not just two, not four, but 6 cans of pyro pucks. Show you guys. Sorry, I'm smacking the camera. These are Bushcraft's creation. Some nice size fire starters. Is it just me, or are they supposed to smell slightly like mint, Bushcraft? We're gonna try one of those out tonight. Absolutely not too dead. Absolutely, they do. They do. So he sent us some of those and a nice emergency thermal blanket. I did not know they made these with a green layer on one side, man. That's awesome. And some stormproof matches. Now, here's my question, Bushcraft. When I throw these in the bin, do you want me to send them out in sets of 2, since that's how you sell them? Or do you want me to do one container at a time? Fire is good. Seriously, what the fuck? Use thumb cuffs in real life. So, John Cooper, from all the research that I've done on it to try to figure that out, the only time that I've seen that they use them is once in a while for prisoner transport when they have you shackled to other people. You can also put a couple out in your tent to counter the smell of those funky hiking socks. Whatever works for you, single is fine. Spread the love. All right, that's what I was thinking. So these are going to go in the bin. These are going to go in the bin, and we're gonna get pictures of that later for updates for everybody. But for now, we're going to grab our little tray here. Also, this is the knife that I've been telling you about. That is my Bushcraft knife there, Bushcraft. And you can tell I've beat the fuck out of it. I need to clean it up. It is the CRKT Saker. And I like the shape of it, and I like the wood handle and everything. It's one of my favorite knives. But I do need to clean it up. Get it all nice and shiny again. And also, I believe that Bushcraft sells these, what is it, 2 for $20, and that includes shipping, Bushcraft? And there's 6 in a 10. Correct me if I'm wrong. Emergency blankets that have double-sided stuff It's great to have them for signaling and other stuff as well, especially the hive. Especially the hive is orange if you're in life-threatening places. Yeah, and that's all I've ever seen Not Too Dead are the orange ones. I've never seen the green, and I do believe it is a Swiss emergency blanket. Yes. Yep. So if you guys want to buy these, get a hold of Bushcraft on Instagram, or I believe that's where he prefers to be contacted, and he will hook you guys up. So I'm just going to do a small piece of this because I don't want it to burn forever in my basement. Yeah. There we go, guys. Bushcraft Not Too Dead is asking if they are waterproof. Yes, you can break them up too. And they fucking smell good. That's the weird thing is they smell good for fire starters. What'd you do? Use like a mint wax on them, man? It's a big ass ferro rod, man. It's whoever that brand is. I don't know how to pronounce it, but it's a 1/2 inch by 6 inch ferro rod. Yeah, and that thing's still going. And if you look, see if I can give you a better view of it. It's barely even burned away, like just the edges at this point. I'm actually gonna put it. Well, we'll do some. Let's see, yeah, we're gonna put it out. My mat's getting pretty hot there. Maybe we're gonna put it out. I don't know. It's like one of those freaking candles that keeps coming back. I had it completely smothered, went to pull off of it, and it just came right back. That's funny. All right, let me catch up on the chat real quick. Yeah, those things are awesome, man. I'm definitely like those. You can usually make your own using a similar mixture, using candle wax and Vaseline and a makeup removal pad. You just store them in a tin container in case people want to make their own. Don't burn down the house. So Bushcraft went through like all kind of different mixtures to try to make the best ones he could. Oh, wait, don't burn down the house. I ain't burning down the house. That's why I did it on the metal tin. It was just my mat was getting warm and I don't want to melt my mat. I could move this mat and it's nice piece of stainless steel underneath, but I don't really feel like moving my whole mat. So thank you very much, Bushcraft. We will get those in the bin and get them out. get them out to people when they win them or different giveaways and stuff. Matter of fact, I'm getting close to 4K, and I want to do a giveaway when I get to 4K also. So, won't be too much longer before those start getting dispersed to people. Do you guys know of anybody else having a giveaway either now or having one soon? Hopefully we all like to get some. Test the fire resistance of the mat. Always happy to help the community. Absolutely, Bushcraft, absolutely. And that'll be a nice addition instead of it just having lock picking stuff in there. I really appreciate that, man. I'm just going to have some fun and pick some locks, guys. Miss Bushcraft, what's up? How are you doing tonight? I would say yes. If there wasn't like 1 to 2 girls that watched my channel or that were in the community that I know of, I'm sure there's got to be more, but I've only ever seen a handful. I don't know. Makeup covers up beauty. Really great, and the mixture with those seem to be the industry standard, especially in metal container like that, where you could duct tape a piece of tape on top of the lid. Kodiak, what's up? So Kodiak, Zoe, Chuck, and oh, I'll have to look. Who else? Somebody else got a package coming. I have tracking numbers for you guys. My brain's not working on the last one. Elroy Toys, maybe. And then Dean. Dean also has a package. And that's absolutely, I like reusing those containers. You're good, not too dead. All right, Chuck, good. Also, Bushcraft, hopefully you saw my text this morning. So what's everybody up to today or tonight? I'm doing all right, Miss Bushcraft. About to go feed the outside cats. Bushcraft loves cats. I think he said something like cats are his absolute favorite. Okay. I gotta mess with him a little
YouTube.
bit. Read it on the internet. Working on all of the mail that you got from Swamp. So I told you the day that I sent your package out, Bushcraft. I also took a picture of all the packages in my hand from the side so I could count them as I'm walking into the post office across the street. And somehow your package, give me 1 second, not too dead. Somehow your package, the lady scanned it right in front of me to scan it in. They told me today that they might have had trouble getting your package to scan, and that's why it's not scanning, but it might still be delivered. But if you don't get it within a day or two, let me know. I'll do a lost mail request, and then I'll shoot you another package. The flint and steel is in the garage, not too dead, but I'll make sure it's inside for Sunday's live. We'll do it then.
YouTube.
We're just sitting here playing with the same lock over and over again. Well, let's put it this way, Bushcraft. I sent 14 packages out that day. Some of them as far as down to Arizona and California. And then one to go overseas. The overseas one and yours is the only one that hasn't been delivered yet. So it might be your weather. I know particularly in your area the weather is bad. Thank you, Kodiak. I definitely had some fun earlier on CLK Supplies Live. That was definitely different for me. Labs, what's up? Get that lock open again yet, Bushcraft? I'm gonna say a couple of these people haven't hit it their swamp. We got 25 people in and only 17 likes. Uh, what if you fail? You didn't fail. You just learned how not to pick it. There we go. It's not failure, it's a learning process. Should every single one of us have success rate below 50%? See, no, that's what happens when you try to pick harder and harder locks, man. If you'd have just stuck with the easy ones like me, your success rate would be way higher. But no, you got to pick harder locks. Try to pick some vehicle locks and shit. Speaking of which, I did get that Honda lock single pin picking it once or twice. And I raked that VW Golf. Here's the thing, Bushcraft is it's not so much that you might fail, because you're gonna fail a good bit of times before you get used to it. And even then you're gonna fail. Like I've picked this lock 1,000 times and there's still some days where it whoops my ass. The thing is, the feeling when you do get a lock open, that's what you're shooting for. It's like being a junkie, an adrenaline junkie, just wanting that rush. We're going to get you hooked one way or another, man.
just got mail.
Chip. There we go. Hold on. Let me read some. Bushcraft, what's up, man? Rock out. How are you doing this evening? What have you been up to, man? I definitely fucking oversaid that. Just laying low, trying not to make too much fuss. Oh, I just picked this one up like a minute ago. I just keep oversetting it. Like that. Sushi, what's up? All good, Sushi, all good. How have you been doing, kind sir? What have you been up to? Anything fun? See if we can get this one with the chip. All right, we're locked. See if we can get it with the homemade city rake. Not by jig one alone. Yeah, hold on. Okay. That was ridiculous. I never actually expected that to work. I gotta do that one more time. Okay. You see that? Did I just accidentally make a key for it? That's fucking funny. What if I grab another one? See if it works on this little one. This one, the keyway is a little bit skinnier. Let's grab this larger Brinks one. What about a master lock? It's a little bit too skinny again. What's it like living in China? Does it suck or is it awesome? Wait, what? I live in China. There are so many different types of locks and keys. I cannot open slider locks at all. What do you mean by a slider lock? What's a slider lock? Oh, it's just a dumb one that I made. It actually don't work that great. These are just shitty locks. Like, you see how much I'm struggling with this one? Anyways, and it's a shitty lock. Something like this, which if you get your package, you'll have one of these in there. It's not going to pop because I'm trying to show you. That's about how that works. So if that one doesn't work, we're going to grab our double peak rake, which is somewhere in here, I believe. No? Am I missing my double peak rake? There it is. Odd. It's here. Now this damn thing doesn't want to open. Triple peak, maybe? This damn thing wants to be difficult. All right. See if we can single pin pick it. Yeah, what's your point, Nola? It's my life. I can talk out my ass if I want to. Remember, Nola. I mean, I'm not saying that it doesn't, but it doesn't necessarily mean that it does either. I was just giving you a hard fucking time, man. If I don't fuck with you, then I don't get to have the fun of fucking with you. Somebody else will do it instead. Like Marissa. This lock is pissing me off now. Fuck that lock. Let's grab this one. I don't know why I bought her one of those fancy chairs that climb stairs. One of those all-terrain things with the tank treads. What's up, Ground Fog? I wish I had big money, Nola. What I said was I bought you one of those fancy wheelchairs that climbs stairs and goes on all terrain. Even though it ain't true because can't afford that shit. Really, I just strapped two bikes together and said, here you go. Put a board in between them for a seat. She yells at me all the time. I swear. Bear with me a second, guys. I need to check something real quick. All right. I want to do a giveaway, guys. Sushi, are you still here? Yes. All right, sir. What do you think? Giveaway? Giveaway with the bin? All right. That's not what we want. We don't want the wheel. We want the random. Bear with me a second. This is being dumb. All right, how many people we got in? 23. All right, guys, we're going to do bear with me a second. This tablet is being dumb. I don't know why. Yeah, we're going to do 1 to 200. I'll give you guys a minute while I pick this little Avis again to put your numbers in there. 1 through 200. Whoever's closest without going over. Also, let me throw these Bushcraft things in here. We'll pick a winner and then we'll pick what bin it comes from. So make sure I don't throw the 4-up one in there. All right. Let's go. Let's go there. One. You want one sushi? Nah, you gotta enter sushi. No, I'm not doing math, Noah. Ain't happening. Also, you put one answer, but then you put 70 minus 11, which is a completely different answer. Unless it's one. What happens if it picks one, sushi? Well, now it's gonna end up 1, and nobody's gonna pick it, and you're gonna be the closest. Oh, well, now it's gonna be 2 or 3. 2 or 3. Yeah, that's what I meant. All right, guys, everybody should be in by now. If my mods could pay attention to who actually wins this, and let me know when we're done. All right, stick that there. All righty, guys. 37. Who do we got? Who do we got? Gosh, Marissa. What would it be an ASA? 111. All right, we'll pick again. Marissa doesn't count. 164. So who was closest? I think Miss Bushcraft at 125. Correct me if I'm wrong, guys, but I think Miss Bushcraft. Swamp, if it was Bushcraft, I would say rigged. But this is Miss Bushcraft's first time in my life. All right. Let's see what bin she wins from. Bin 2. Bin 2. Let me grab bin 2. Oh. Knocking shit down. We'll pull this out since you guys sent it to me. So we have Victorinox knife and some picks. So no, you're good, Sushi. All right. So, Sushi, should we let her choose what she wants? Or should we just grab? Or do we add numbers to everything and do that way? What do you think? Oh, it's not even... It's just a fleece-lined hoodie from... Oh, my brain's not working. Combat Iron Apparel. Why, thank you very much. let's do numbers. We'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Or we'll do these two as 1, these two as 3, and that is, or these two as 1, 2, 3. We'll do that. I say let her choose. All right, let her choose. So what would you rather have, Miss Bushcraft? All of it? We can do all of it. That's so I haven't announced this yet, but I've put together a group of 3 of us right now to kind of oversee the box. So it's me, Sushi, and James. James is not here right now. Sushi is, so Sushi's got to agree to it. I think I can handle that, Sushi. You want to do one of the piles there, or you want to give her everything? You tell me. I'm confusing myself, man. We're just figuring out how we're doing this shit. That's the problem. We need to talk about adding some rules of how we're going to actually do this shit, but we haven't got that far yet. Since she's newer, I say give her all. All right, we can handle that. I will keep this part though because they just sent that to me for the bin. I feel like it would be counterproductive to send it directly back to them. Sit that there. Shut that bin off. If we can afford to give her everything and wait until my package gets there so I can send poker chips and stickers. Yeah, man. So I figure I wouldn't send anything out until next week anyways. But if she's okay with us waiting a little bit longer until you got stuff coming, I'm more than willing to do that, man. She likes purple if that helps. I don't have anything purple. But this is black. Oh, you're talking about chips and stickers. Awesome. All right, there you go, man. So we are going to grab baggie. Oh, I don't have any more. Okay. We're going to grab this, throw everything in. Need to order some baggies. Like that. Grab my pad here. Apparently I need to buy some more of these also. Oh, Bushcraft, here's something you might enjoy. Glow-in-the-dark pen from County Com. All right, 2 questions for you, Bushcraft. Do you want me to address it to you? And I'm assuming the same address. Same address. All right. There we go, guys. All right. I figured same address. I just wanted to make sure. And yeah, as long as you let me know ahead of time whether you got that package or not. If you didn't, I'll send you replacements when I send that stuff too. So grab that. And grab some handcuffs. Throw it. You can just send it to me, and then I'll forward it over with some poker chips. See, I would say yes, Sushi, if it wasn't for the fact that I'm waiting to see whether Bushcraft get this package. Because if he doesn't, I'm going to send him replacements for the stuff that I sent him. Because the post office is completely slacking. I took 14 packages over on the 17th and sent them all out. And his is the only one that is acting like it wasn't even scanned in by the post office, and she scanned everything in right in front of me. Bushcraft, just wait until me and Bando start making tactical bulletproof kitty vests. Yeah, man. Exactly like that. Yours was left in my mailbox here. Ever since yours got messed up, I've been going right to the post office with everything. And they did it with Bushcrafts, even though they scanned it right in front of me. And it's saying they never even received it. So they told me, I talked to the postmaster today, and he said to if he doesn't get it by the next 2 days, then I should do a missing mail request. And that's what I was saying. Out of 14 packages, only 2 haven't been delivered. And the other one is overseas. I think Switzerland is where the other one was going. That hasn't been delivered. It makes me want to go to UPS, but then I'm going to be having to charge you guys more for shipping when I do for my website, and I don't want to have to do that. It's the only thing that's stopping me is because UPS is more expensive. If anything, it was your cat that sabotaged it. The cats are getting organized. The guy said that sometimes if they're having trouble scanning the package, they will ship them anyways with no scans, which defeats the whole purpose of paying for it to be a package. Makes absolutely no sense. Like, I pay for it to be a package so that you guys track it. If you're having trouble scanning it, the tracking number's right on it. Type it to FN. Because that's not why we pay you guys so much? Oh, yeah, I know. I've looked into it. I use ShipStation, and it's even then, UPS is expensive. This does not want to. There we go. Wasn't wanting to shim. Well, that's nice. Where did that even go? There it is. Let's see. I don't think this is going to work. I'm going to try it anyways. Oh, all right. Try this again. I'm just putting this tighter and tighter on my wrist is what's happening here. All right. Let's go this way then. There we go. Oh, Bushcraft, I got my monster today. All right, we're gonna do this. We're gonna do this fire again. Don't fall for the monster car wrap offer. Yes, absolutely. You are 1,000% right on that, man. Hey, Bushcraft, I need a lanyard for my ferro rod, but the hole is too small for regular paracord, I think. What do you think about that? Think regular paracord will fit through there? I might have to fluff that back up. Yeah, we'll go like that. See if we can hit that part. It'll fit. Use an inner strand to pull it through. Okay. Beautiful. Finally got my computer managed communication over to phone and health tech tracking mode. Tracker received text from both my phone and computer. Longest distance was 8 kilometers away. Holy shit. Sushi, how much did all that cost you, if you don't mind me asking? And if you do mind me asking here, but don't mind me knowing, shoot me a message, because that sounds awesome. Yes, Bushcraft. I've seen in the past a lot of people get hit with that. This stuff is awesome, Bushcraft. Look at that. It just, as long as I keep it from smothering itself, I thoroughly enjoy that. And I like the tins you got them in. First off, they're awesome. I love it. Second off, it's easy pack away, man. You might have to put the lid back on, right? There we go. Easy pack away. I'm gonna have to find me some OD green for that OD green paracord community project. We had a blast doing that. That's awesome, man. I'm glad you guys had fun doing that. They were definitely awesome, man. I'll be adding some to my pack for sure. So what do you think about this, Bushcraft? I like this pen. My problem is it's not one that I would throw in my pocket, but I would throw it in a pack. Something like on this outer, just so it gets light. Or you want a smaller pack on this Maxpedition. Problem is on the Maxpedition that pockets were loose. Oh, we were talking about Altoid tins and the hate of them on your live the other day, Bushcraft. So these are the packs that typically stay in my van. And one of the things in here is an Altoid tin. I keep a lighter in there just in case. And some alcohol prep pads, and some Band-Aids. That's all I keep in here. That's all it's for, is just to hold my Band-Aids and the alcohol prep pads. The rest of this is got bigger stuff in it and other useful stuff. I got gauze over here in this pocket. Some of these real big Band-Aids. But that Altoid tin is just for the small stuff. And actually, I need to add a small tube of super glue to that. It's a great sub-organizer. But not as a standalone kit. I would never use it as a standalone kit. And that's what we were talking about on your thing. You hate them when people use them as a standalone kit because it's just not enough, and it really isn't. I carry more in my pockets than you could fit in one of those tins. And most people, like if you knew enough, you could get by maybe a couple days with a tin like that as a survival kit. But most people that are buying stuff like that don't know anything at all. It was 35 plus 30 add-on, and the health tech tracking was 50, but paid more for local delivery, not China shipping. Add-on phone is free. All app source like Flipper Zero and Card Computer. So you're at $100 in, a little bit more. So if it's basically a direct drive computer communication, no network bridge, through no contact to pay for nothing, or open source wireless. Is it like Meshtastic? Yeah, exactly, Bushcraft. Exactly. I think Bushcraft needs a Grouchy Lenny sticker. So, no shit, I just thought about it. You might have got a Grouchy Lenny sticker in your package if you get it. What's up, Nola? I have one. I won in a giveaway. An Altoid survival kit or a Grouchy Lenny sticker? I got called to action in one of the servers. Oh shit, did you have to troll some people? Or kick somebody out? Alright, so I have them, but I don't have them here to give away. Eventually, yes, but right now they're just on the site. I didn't abandon you. I just only have the one. Here's the other problem too, Bushcraft, about the Altoids tin is this is my small EDC pack that I take with me when I don't want to take anything else as far as lockpick stuff. And there's more in this thing than I could ever fit in an Altoids tin, let alone something I want to take to survive. And like this just gets thrown in a hoodie pocket if I want to take it somewhere. And it has these wire bogasaws on the front. A basic full kit here. My Hydro Shove knife, which that might be getting swapped out to my my fanny pack soon. I'm not sure. This is what I needed to do. I need to resupply my bobby pins here. I've been taking them out, using them for handcuffs the last couple of days. We got bobby pins, some beautiful OD green Kevlar line or Kevlar thread. Some more lockpick stuff, jiggler keys, handcuff shim. More shit back here. More handcuff shims. Pry bar. Delta key. Flashlight. Little mini pen that I made. And some chapstick. Six bandages, 4 small bandages, 2 butterfly, 2 spot bandages, 2 knuckle bandages, 3 antiseptic wipes, 3 sting relief pads, 1 large safety pin, 1 small safety pin, 1 razor blade, 1 tin. Ain't shit in there to survive on. Exactly, man, exactly. There might be 2 foot of fishing line in one. Oh, and then on the back is another set of lock picks. These are the folding pick set from Southern Specialties. Also, for you guys that didn't know on those, they're using a new formula for the bodies now, so they're even stronger and they hold up even better. For those of you guys that didn't know that. YouTube is glitching again. What's it doing now? Is it the main screen that's not working again? Or what? Oh. Also, Bushcraft. Keep this on here. Because when the lights go out, it glows bright as shit. That's what in the pocket are door hanger versions of that. And then I don't have them on this yet or in that on anything, but all these little markers. The entire chat blanked out and the video was buffering. Oh, of course. So I have those little glow markers on my keys, on different spots, on all my pocket knives now, on my flashlight, just on everything. Well, with it buffering and blanking out and shit, I'm probably going to jump off so it don't continue to do it during my live. That probably explains why my viewerships bouncing back and forth so rapidly. It's going 15, 11, 9, 25, 15, 10. Oh, somebody asked if I sell a tool. What was it? Show 14 watching from my chat. It's been since they shifted to the dole out. Yeah, I haven't done that yet. But yours says 14, mine says 11. Yeah, see? That don't even make no sense. Now 10. Which I don't mind the fact that I'm down to 10. That I'm not whining about that. I just don't want you guys blacking out, wondering what the hell's going on and having to deal with it. So we're gonna rake this, see how everything's going by the time we're done with that. And if you guys are not glitching anymore, let me know. If you are, let me know, and we'll end the live. What is going on? There we go. There we go. Seems to be working fine now. All right. Well, then we'll keep going for a little bit longer. I notice oh, my brain isn't working. EDC with EBD, is that right? Bushcraft? That guy, anyways, you know who I'm talking about. He's been doing the doubles. Wonder how it's been working out for him. Also, guys, we're out of the pocket rewinds for a couple weeks. Unfortunately, we have sold out of those, but we do have full-size rewinds left. If you guys want some of those. Speaking of which, I need to get mine dyed to match the rest of my stuff. because everything is now green. What's funny, I'm on the fence about it. I'm not too into the technology as if it ain't broke. But yeah, pretty much. I get that. My thing is, I don't mind doing the verticals. Some people hate watching the verticals, which I get. But I don't necessarily see a point in showing any more of my desk than where I'm going to be at anyways. Yeah, for some reason, I was showing PJ earlier is like locks, some locks like this, and I've ran into this in other ones, is they'll just turn with the rewind and pop open. There's my lid again. Other ones, you actually got to do the work. Like that. You know what I find funny is when I first started doing these picks, I tried to get a different company to make them. And they said no, because I sent the guy a sample and he couldn't get any of his desks or anything open with it, or filing cabinets or anything. And that was Southern Specialties, or not Southern Specialties. Southern Specialties is who makes it. Sparrows is the ones that is the people that told me no. And then COK Supply is selling out of them like crazy. Yes, I have. Matter of fact, we can pick a Honda lock real quick if you want to, or at least attempt to. 02. Where's the 05? There we go. We got a 05. It's a 05 Golf, Volkswagen Golf. See if we can get this thing open. But they've been selling them for about a month now. COK Supplies has, and I constantly run out of them. I buy about 10 to 20 of each one. So like I have the pocket and I have both size, full size ones. I buy 10 to 20 of those every month and sell out of them. COK Supplies have been buying 100 or so at a time, and they sell out of them. And then we're going to have another company that's going to start selling them as well. Maybe if it wants to work. Oh, I got to do this stupid thing. So this pick, because of the way it was designed, it doesn't like likes to bend a little bit. So I got to bend these back into place to try to get the lock to open right. Not like that. There we go. Oh, you seen the first color that I had on that long-handled shove knife, right, Bushcraft? I sent you a picture of that. And did I show you my Victorinox that I did? We might or might not get this open tonight. Have a video of me open it. It also depends on the vehicle too, DNA. Are we watching Auto Locks? Greetings. So this is a 2005 Golf, or Volkswagen Golf, which is a HU66. And this is supposed to be a rake for them. And I've got it to work twice on this lock, but I haven't been able to get it since. Okay. After I made that darker dye, that's what it looks like now. And then Audi A4 is the same keyway as this one right here. That's actually why I bought this, because I spent 4 hours trying to get it into a Audi A4 trunk. This was yellow. I like the way that it turned out. I had to soak it overnight to get that. This is the key for the lock that I'm currently picking. Or trying to pick. I'm going to try to get it. I need to get some picks that I can single pin pick these with. Might have some more success. All I know to do is double pin and this for master and a tenant key. I need to just suck it up and buy a leashy for these. Leashies are the quickest way to get into a vehicle by picking it. If it's a laser cutter, signed liner key like that. This was 20 bucks. The leashies are 75 for some of them. I've picked all sorts of locks except auto. Yeah, so leashies are the easiest way to do auto. If you're going to do auto for anything, that's what I suggest. It can be done single pin picking it, but it takes way longer and it's way more of a pain in the ass. You can rake order like some of the older stuff. Like 06 Dodges, anything in that area that has that style of a keyway, you can rake. Matter of fact, I have a dedicated rake for those type of locks. does not want to open. I'm not sure where you're at, but Red Team Tools and CI have leashes at the cheapest price. CI seems to be out of a lot of the auto right now. Yeah, I won't buy from CI. And I buy a lot of my leashes from Locksmith Supplier. So they're not all that price. Some of them I get as cheap as like 35. It just depends on what model it is. I get all mine engraved as well, so that adds a little bit to the price. I don't think I have any down here. I think they're all upstairs. Try adjusting that little bar there. That worked last time. Oh, so all this is that just screws in, so I have something to push on. Screwing it in or out doesn't do anything. If you're talking about the video I posted of me picking it, I was probably adjusting my finger. So hard case is Southern Specialties. And they used to make CI stuff. They originally made it. But that's who makes all of my stuff. The only difference is that some of my stuff is my design. But I let everybody know that Southern makes my stuff. Okay, I missed that you added the Southern Specialties there. My bad. Yeah. Well, and what I noticed too is, Gray, is if you go to like Tool and Red Team Tools and a lot of other places that sell lock picks, they all happen to look really fucking similar to that handle, like exactly the same. And I do happen to know for a fact that Southern makes a lot of their tools, a lot of different people's tools. Just not everybody knows that. Few around selling picks when I started 11 years ago. I unfortunately didn't even know about them until a couple years ago. And I started out with Sparrow's stuff. And then I was lucky enough to find out about Southern Specialties. And so that's basically, I got a hold of them about a giveaway that I was doing. And I've been talking to them and working with them ever since. All right, hold on. gonna try this one more time. Oh shit, it kicked me off and back on. I found sparrows from Bosnian Bill's videos. Yes, that's pretty much about how I found them as well. Bosnian Bill and Lock Noob. I need to get some of my picks in the hands of Lock Noob. I actually, CLK Supplies sells one of my picks now, and Red Team Tools is going to pick it up. Comment didn't go through the little bar on the red handle tool. Yeah, no. I knew what you meant. Or you mean this thing. This thing. You're talking about adjusting this. I got you. Yeah, it like kicked me out of my live for a minute and reconnected me. Okay. Hold on. Like that. Give me a second and I will show you what it is. Oh. Good call, Bushcraft. Good call. So you can see that tailpiece. Not the car door unlocked. All right. So the tool that I have that they're going to be selling, that Red Team's going to be selling, and that CLK Supply sells, is a lock pick for wafer locks. It comes in 3 different things. You can get the pocket with both sizes. Comes in 20 and 25, or you can get a full size pick. And the way that they work is, let me find my cutaway. Stick it all the way in. Turn. Keep tension. Pull out when you get to the end. If you did it right, it'll turn. Show that again. Like I said, if you did it right. Last time you adjusted it in Kapow, lock open. I appreciate that, man. I adjusted it when I first started to pick it earlier and then didn't even think about it after that. Good call, man. Good call. Well, we're going to pick this green 1100. And then we'll be out of here. Gray, I have lots of videos on some bypass tools and stuff that I've made. One of my most recent is a shove knife, because I got tired of the old shove knives always falling in the strike hole and getting false opens, like you would open it just enough to reset the dead latch. So I made this, and it's cut this way to avoid falling in the hole, but also avoid hitting the screws on the outer edge, because a lot of times they're sticking out a little bit. And they come, that's the only long, long handled one I have. They typically come about this length. And then one of my tension wrench designs. This is the Nexus. There we go. All right, guys, we got time for one more lock. We're gonna hit this one. Once we get this one open, we're out of here. Overset that. Chaos, you're good, man. I was just telling them I'm just about to head out. Let's see if I can. Nope. All right. We're going to do some harder tension. Try to avoid that. Still fucking did it. Let's do this. Switch to 25 thousandths. Dude, you're all good, man. It happens. Oh, hell. I think this lock is starting to die on me. I need to switch the pins out or the springs. It's possible I have some crushed springs in there. We might not be picking this one. Yeah, that might be a problem. Yeah. key is having some trouble there. I'll try it one more time. If it doesn't work this time, we're setting it aside. We'll have to pull it apart, see what's going on. All right, there's our full set. Nope. Yep. Nope. Ain't gonna happen. I almost guarantee I have some crushed springs in there or something. Holy shit. Are we gonna get it? And it was overset. But just for shits and giggles, and to see if we can get it, get that overset to drop back down. Nope. One last time. Fuck me. Oh shit. B&A says step aside while lifting a 5-pound hammer. Your Pumpkin King Queen look cool. Nice hybrids. Thanks, sir. They don't work in smaller locks, but they work really great in like slag and quickset locks. There we go. We got, oh shit. Did we not get it? What did I miss? Why are we not turning? Did I not? Okay, there's that. Holy shit, we finally got it. All right, guys, I'm out of here. You guys have a beautiful night, and I will see you next time.